Hey there, Amy here. I spoke to Trish the other day. She said I could send this video over to you, and she said the whole office would get it. If anyone is able to give it to the business owner or marketing person or whoever's in charge of things like that, that'd be awesome. I'm a local business owner and know that COVID's kind of shaken some things up. So I'm just going to show you what you can do to get a more predictable and steady flow of customers. Pretty much going to explain to you 3 things that you can do today to really bring value to the company and start getting more customers through the door, okay? Often local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation that you guys have to hiring somebody is they don't really know who is an expert and who isn't. I've found that giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things you can do to impact your business has resulted in some of those business owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, Amy, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help you with your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan that I'm giving you and do it yourself, that works for me too. The very first thing I want to go over is your website, what we call content. When someone searches for, let's go with Plumber Houston. I realize that you are a commercial plumber, but it's the same exact concept, okay? So when someone searches for Plumber Houston, Google crawls websites on the internet, searching and ranking the sites. It's looking for keywords. It's looking for what should this site be found for. So when I go through here, I see you have a beautiful layout and a little bit of content. Not a lot of content. One thing I can tell you about Google is Google loves content. So Google likes to see about 2,000 words on your front page, and we're looking at right now with your site is we're probably sitting at about 300 words on this page. So adding 1,700 words of content with keywords that you're trying to target is going to help you get found for those keywords. We'll talk a little bit more about keywords here in a second, but not only does Google just look at your site, but when Google comes into your site, they can't tell what they should be ranking you for if you don't have any keyword specific things on here. So what does that mean? Well, let's look at a competitor. So when I looked up Plumber Houston, these guys came up, and of course they also do commercial plumbing as well. So we see content here, we go through their site, we see content here, pictures, and they have about 1,200 words on here, very beatable in terms of content. So what does all this mean? Well, this right here is a tool I use called Ahrefs. It allows me to see every keyword you're ranking for, how much traffic you're getting into your site, and then we can see here that you're getting found for 55 keywords, and you had 41 people in the last month to your website. So we go over here to your competitor, we can see that they're getting found for 180 keywords, and they had 513 people in the last month to their site. So if we go in here and we look at some of these keywords, we see, do it by position, plumbing companies in Houston, Houston Plumbers, plumbing service Houston. They're sitting on number 1 on Google for those 3 keywords, and those keywords, just those 3 keywords alone bring in almost 400 clicks a month that you're missing out on. Okay, so once we do the first thing of getting the right content on your site and getting the right keywords on your site, the next thing is to go and find what we call backlinks. Okay, so what are backlinks? Backlinks are pretty much, let's say another plumbing site from Houston, Spring, or even Florida just needs to be in your kind of field, plumbing, linking back to your site, saying that you're the most popular one here. So the way that Google works, it's like a popularity contest back in high school. The more sites we get linking into your site, the more popular it tells Google you are, and the more they want to rank you for these keywords. So we need to go out and look at your competitors. We see that they have 146 referring domains linking back to their site. So we have to beat it. And not all backlinks are created equal, right? So getting a link from Starbucks linking to you is not going to be as powerful as a home improvement or supply company or something like that linking back to you to tell Google that you're relevant, you're in the right niche, and you're popular. That's what we want to go after, okay? So we have about 146 referring domains. Now, we don't want to get the same amount as them. When it comes to links, we want to beat them by either doubling their amount or simply going out and finding quality links with power to really start beating out the competition, to outrank them, and to take that traffic. And then last but not least, I want to talk to you about the third thing we need to go get, and that's what we call citations. Now, I'm sure that you've heard of the map pack before. That's right here. And then right below that is organic. Now, I looked at commercial plumber Houston, and you were listed on page 8 at number 70. Okay, so keep in mind that sites on page 1 of Google will take 80% of the traffic. To get to the top of organic, we've got to get those keywords up, we've got to get the links coming into your site, and then to get into this map pack right here, we have to go after what we call citations. And a citation is your name, address, and phone number throughout the web on as many directories as possible. And a directory is like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, all those directories that are out there. We want to get your business listed on them. It tells Google that you're legit. So I put you in this tool, and you had about 47 citations, and your competitor who's beating you had 205 citations. My recommendation is go out and get as many as you can. This will take you about 20 minutes per citation. So when you come in the map pack and you click on View All, this is for Plumber Houston, you're on page 8 at number 154. Goal is to be the top 3 position. 20% of the clicks on Google are going to go to that top 3 in the map pack, okay? So once again, we went over content. We got to get the content on your site. You've got a great looking site, but we got to get that keyword relevant content. Then once we have that, we want to go after those backlinks, right? We need to get your backlinks up to start driving traffic to where you're getting a lot more people a month to your site. Then once we have that, we want to turn around and we want to go after those citations. So those are the 3 things that I think if implemented today, it's really going to get you found on Google and drive more customers to your business. I've only shown you 1 competitor and 1 keyword search. There are dozens of buyer intent keywords for the plumbing industry that we could capture the traffic of hundreds of clicks per month that you aren't getting. So what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you and do this on your own, and I am totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route, you want to save yourself some time, you can give me a call, and here's my information. It's Amy Batchelor, and that's my cell, 979-709-1593. If you guys do utilize these 3 steps I gave you today, you will be ranking on Google, you will be bringing in more customers, and you will be making more money. So don't take this with a grain of salt. Make sure you actually implement what you learned here today, and it's definitely going to help move you forward. If you want to know more about us, you can go to my website. It is loadstarseo.com, or once again, you can call me directly on that cell. I'm looking forward to following up with you to get your thoughts. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.